In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast. It's Thursday. No, it's Friday. Is it Friday? It's Friday.
Friday. It's one of the ones that ends in Y.
Yeah.
It is. It is. We're in our usual victory formation for the end of the week. There's a stick in my hand. There's a drink on the table. Dave.
Yeah.
What are we going to do?
Oh, we're fucking masturbating.
That's right. It's time. It's time for Freedom Friends Master Debate, solving the world's problems one mediocre ass topic at a time. Brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off. OWellness.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Get you a quarter off that order. And of course, I stick coolers for those who get it. Use that code FreedomFriends10. That'll get you 10% off. Boys, all this stuff will be in the fucking description because there's other things too. Wear your ass off and such and all that. Yeah.
Sponsor.
Sponsor. It's all in there. Justin, you got a topic for us?
I do, boys.
What you got?
So this one was submitted on our YouTube page by, it's not a name, Epic Fail 82. Said, debate topic, would you rather $5 million up front right now or $1 for every step you take for the next year?
$1 for every step.
Oh,
$1.
$1 for every step.
Hands down.
Yeah.
So I did a little Googling because I thought y'all might ask. The average person takes about 2.5 million steps.
Yeah,
in
the
a year.
average person.
Yeah,
but I know I'm making money.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of fat fucks out there, man.
I would be thin too.
Yeah,
Holy
right?
fuck.
Like,
if you gave
dude.
me $1 a
Yeah.
step,
I'd be
Jesus
rich
Christ.
with cardio.
dude, I'm going to be a
yeah.
white David Goggins if that shit happens.
I am leaving the house for work at 6 a.m. and still clocking in at 9.
6 a.m. I'm on Jocko hours at that point, bro. I'm going fucking 4:30. I'm up.
I'm remaking the entire
won't
second
sleep
act
for
of
a
Forrest
year.
Gump. Like it's just fucking.
like just running. You're gonna see me and Jazz just fucking cross the country, run. Like,
Just
don't give a
stay
fuck.
rich, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah.
I don't think I have anything left in the tank. Take a step, $1. Take
Dude.
another step,
And
$1.
after the
Take another
first-
step,
After
$1.
the first month, I'm hiring Goggins to chase me. Like,
You're
fuck,
like,
dude.
everything is measured in dollars and not miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's $1,000 run. I got
Oh.
this. I got this.
So
It's like-
a mile is 5,280 feet. It's 30 inches per fucking step. Jazz, you're good at math.
It's about half. About half it. About $3,000.
No, it's going to take you to about 3,600 steps a mile.
See? So it's
$3,600 a mile. I'm going to be a running motherfucker.
fucking A, dude.
It's going to be everything.
I'm
I
still
can't
not
find the
running, but
remote.
I'm walking
Fuck it.
it
I guess I'll
everywhere.
walk over to the TV. Like everything becomes.
So
Dude.
what ways? Because I feel like you'd get bored if you just like ran around your neighborhood. Or
Making
something.
money is never
Making
boring.
money's not boring.
But you can still have fun with it. Is there
Fuck
like, are
that.
you like, I'm going.
I
to
would
a
go.
fucking-
I'd go get one of those fucking collapsible treadmills that people are getting for their
Oh.
work from home. Just put it behind the bar at my store and just
Fuck
be
yeah.
like, "Get you a beer."
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Dude,
Yeah, like,
I would build a staircase high enough that I could skydive off of. And I would just fucking wee, wee. Like fucking
Can I have that sound clip as my ringtone?
Yes, cut that.
I just need that. Just that piece.
Just for when my
Every time Mikey calls me, it just goes.
wee. Fuck it, I want it too.
Amazing.
Yeah, dude. Next.
Shit.
What would you do, Justin?
Mikey, do you know why you never just have like a koi fish? Why koi fish are always in packs?
what do you
ready.
call
I'm ready
multiple
for it.
koi fish? Look that up.
So yeah, like a school of koi fish or whatever the fuck it is.
It'd be a school, I
Yeah.
assume. Yeah.
So they're always in a group.
Right.
And it's because in case of a predator, koi A, B, and C leave, which just leaves the decoy.
I still want to be your friend after that joke. God damn it. That's one of them that I would have expected. Like you tried to call me at 7:30 this morning and you were like, oh, I got busy and I forgot to call him.
It was, but I was at the gym.
Yeah.
So it is.
You were at the what?
The gym.
Say it slow.
Gym.
The guy.
The gym.
The gym.
The gym.
You went to that thing?
I did.
Why?
You had to pick your wife up.
Why would you do
That's why I would have gone.
Oh, I'm done. Carry on, Scott.
Fucking A, buddy.
Oh, that is glorious timing, my man.
Well, you know, you're either picking her up or dropping her
When the
off.
credits due, the credits fucking due, man. Fucking A.
Oh.
Mm. I want you all to pause and reflect on that. That was a fucking A+ burn. That's good. That was good.
This is a burn to myself, I think.
No.
No.
Did you go to the gym this morning?
No.
There you go.
But the only reason I'd be there was to drop her off and pick her up. One of the
She
two.
drove herself.
Well, she went through the garage.
I was just going to say,
I stayed.
I know where the gym is for these guys.
Yeah.
No, I think if I was making $1 every step, I'd be doing something similar like y'all were saying, just walking across the states and then just hitting like all the dope places. But I'd be trying to fucking...
What could you do that was fun while you're walking, though?
Well, so you got to think like your Fitbit or your fucking watch, or whatever, it blows up at 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
Like,
Scott wouldn't know.
like,
I go to the shows every now
Zing.
and then.
Yes.
He's like, I close a ring once in a while. God damn it. But like if you got like just 10 G's every time you closed a ring, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, fuck, dude. Like I'm walking.
Could you still fake it? Like,
Just keep in mind that's only 3.65 million.
Oh, is that all?
only.
But it was either 5 million or you get $1 for every step you take during the year.
So you could take 5 million a year and just be lazy.
Well, because you only get it once. So
No.
that's not just the 10,000 steps a day. You got to go above and beyond to out earn the 5 million.
So you still got to put in the work.
But let's say you double the Apple standard of fitness.
Apple and Fitbit, because it's
Okay, whatever.
10,000 steps,
Right, sure.
which I have many a days.
So then you're talking 7.3 million.
There's also been many a days where I have not even hit 1,000. Where it's like,
It's called Sunday.
But I mean, based on that step count, though, you're talking 7 miles a day.
Oh.
it's doable.
I mean, if you're talking making millions of dollars,
The
of course.
military
Yeah.
standard was 12 miles in 3 hours.
Yeah. I'm also I am not a military standard right now.
You would for $1 a step.
Facts.
Also,
and I would get there tomorrow.
by the way,
like,
Yeah.
nobody said that it had to be a 30-inch step.
That's true.
Ooh, very true.
That's true.
It just said step. You could airborne shuffle that shit. It's fucking
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
that's what I call running.
yeah.
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 No,
we
we
did.
did.
You could just hit Cowboys Dance Hall every night and just line dance for a year.
Man,
Yeah.
that's a good idea. Just go 2-stepping
Yeah.
and just fucking
What
crush
are
money.
some cool things you
What are
could
you doing? Paying for my bar tab.
Yeah. Well, what are some cool things you could do and go make $10,000, right? Like,
Dude, go run a fucking marathon.
no, I get
No,
that.
but like some,
Walk the aquarium.
like something
I mean,
fun.
it's
Yeah.
simple shit. Go
Dude,
to
yeah. Go to the
Hey,
Smithsonian. Walk the museums.
I've always wanted to see the San Diego Aquarium, which is supposed to be
Right.
like the best aquarium in the world.
Like,
It's fucking massive.
you could go to
Yeah, it's huge.
Fremont Street and just do fucking laps.
Just do
and be
laps.
completely entertained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Go to
after-
a beach. You could.
Not after long, you could hire like a trail crew, so you could literally walk to wherever your next destination is. They can have like the van with all of your shit.
No, but see, I think
And
I'm picking
then
up what
fucking-
Scott's putting down, and it's
Yeah.
the whole like
Like the Great Wall of China.
You
I'm going to go
travel-
fucking walk that.
you
because-
travel to these fucking places. So like my wife and I have always said that we want to go to Ireland and do the whole fucking pub crawl thing where you do all the little tiny towns and you hit all the different pubs, especially the ones that still have that stamp where they stamp the top
Now,
of the Guinness and leave their mark in it and
That
stuff.
might get. That might. prohibit the number of steps I accomplished in that day.
Hey, stumbles are still steps.
Yep. Your feet just have
You
to
actually
move.
get more because you're taking shorter steps while stumbling.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. What's that huge walk that people do in Spain? That fucking
The running of the bulls.
that would count too.
that would count. But you could do the
No, there's
Appalachian
that-
Trail. It's like the Appalachian Trail. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
or
about.
the John Muir Trail.
I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. The one.
So
in
the
Spain.
one in Spain, it's typically a pilgrimage, and you go to this burial site of the saint or whatever. But people go, and it takes them like 45 days to walk this thing.
Oh, perfect.
The Camino de San.
There you go. The people just call it
Santiago.
the Camino.
Yeah.
I believe
but-
you can also go to like Greece and do like the
Um,
marathon walk.
But then there's the John Muir Trail that runs down. You go like up and over 3 mountains and all that kind of stuff. So like you could accomplish all of these like bucket list things, but
While making bank.
but while making mad money. And it's like, well, but you took 6 months to do it. And it's like, I made $4 million.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
man.
Right?
Like
Like fucking.
I just wouldn't want to walk from like here to home.
Like, how are you getting paid out? Are you getting paid out monthly?
I want $1. I want
Could you
I want a
imagine?
daily payout.
you just get a
Because I'd be
cash app at
so
the end of the day of
goddamn-
your steps, and you're just like,
It's so goddamn
Right?
motivated.
So
oh
in
my
this,
god.
in this make believe world, you could literally have your phone out with your bank account and every step you took.
Oh.
Just ching,
And just-
ching,
yeah,
ching,
so you could
ching.
literally just watch your bank account grow.
I'd
So
be recording the
the more
show,
you-
walking back and
Yeah.
forth.
So
just
the,
to
yeah,
fucking,
we'd be standing up right now.
Yeah.
Like, fucking.
Yeah.
Just power stepping.
We would all be in the greatest shape anyone's ever seen.
Yeah.
Like we would all look like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Fucking just yeah.
Damn, Mikey, how'd you get ripped like Jesus? I've been walking,
I'm greedy.
motherfucker.
I'm
Yeah,
greedy.
I've been walking like
Your
Jesus.
boy is hungry.
I grew up poor, dog.
Yeah.
And now it's time to retire, son.
I remember looking at $3 in my pocket trying to figure out how they could feed me.
You know,
Like, that's-
Like,
You know those fucking charity things you did in school where you like you get your
Oh,
family
the walkathon?
the walkathons,
Yes.
right?
Mine was the jump rope for heart.
Start me
jump
a,
rope for heart.
I
Yeah.
need, I need a GoFundMe for $1 per step for the next year, and I'll do this.
That actually brings up a
If somebody
question.
finances this, I will do this.
That actually brings up a question that I have.
Half of it'll go to charity.
When I see these charity rides that happen, where the fuck does the money come from?
The kindness of people's hearts.
Well,
I mean, like, am I getting paid per mile I ride? Or is it like,
well, no, you get sponsors to pay you for however the distance you do. Is
'Cause, like,
typically how it
I
works.
see these, I've been invited to a bunch of these like charity rides and shit. And I'm like,
it is the grown up version of jump rope for heart.
oh, is that what it
It
is?
is the same shit. Like you walk around and get signatures, and people were like, "I will pledge a fucking 50 cents for every mile you ride, or 50 cents for every jump you jump, or whatever the fuck." And like, yeah, 'cause a lot of people were like, "I'll do a dime a fucking jump, or a penny
I need
jump, or whatever."
1,000 people to agree to pay me 1/10 of a penny for every step I take for the next year, and I'll do this.
Yeah, fucking, I'll do it for half that.
That's
Dude,
doable.
fucking 500 people give me a for every step I take.
Right
And I'll go give half of everything I raise
Yeah.
to Hero Sports.
there, you go.
There it is.
But you need 500
Stay-
people.
It's the Hero Sports Walkathon.
The Hero Sports Walkathon of 20. Let's start January 1st, 2024.
Oh,
If
just
500
fucking do
people
it.
will pledge 1/10 of a cent for every step I take in the year of 2024, I will give half the money to Hero Sports.
Yeah. And then we're gonna have 500 people who are broke as fuck at the end of the year.
Your boy can walk. Just don't ask me to run anywhere.
Yeah.
that
I would only do that if it was like one of the dudes from like My 600-Pound Life. And then I'd be like, in. Like fucking
What
My
a way,
Spartan
what a
schedule
way to
kicked back
motivate
in.
somebody.
I'll
though.
tell you that much.
Are you going back to it?
If I was getting paid $1 a step, I'd fucking my Spartan shit would kick back in.
I want to say the Stadium Series is coming to Texas
Yeah, I
again
know,
next
but
year,
I have
man.
to pay for it now.
Oh no.
I used to do it for free.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm not going to pay to.
I did
step.
19 in a year because I didn't pay for any of
Yeah, but you're also in a much better position.
It's true. True.
And that was your shit. That was your sport.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Would still do it.
You genuinely did, like, honestly, Jazz, if we're being real here, you were genuinely happy doing that shit.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I
you
absolutely
really enjoyed
loved
it.
That was it's one of those rare things to where it's a lot of the reason that
I think you just called him a miserable cunt, right?
yeah.
Well, now.
Yeah.
But he
100%.
used to be.
No, it was
Right.
one of those things. We don't talk about it a lot in like why so many people, and I know I make a lot of fun of the whole like fucking people defining themselves off their service and all that kind of stuff. But one of the big things is, and the people don't talk about it in the military, is everybody's like, well, it's the camaraderie, it's the brotherhood. And it was like, no, it wasn't. it will push you to the point that you think you're going to quit.
Oh yeah.
And then you drive the fuck on. And every time you overcome that, the sense of accomplishment that came with going like, if somebody
I
wasn't
beat it.
sitting there going, you don't get to quit. That's not a fucking option. Like you have to go. You just think you don't have it anymore. You do.
We were talking to a
so-
drill sergeant this weekend, and he was saying how basic training is longer now, and people would quit at the FTX, like the last thing. They would just come up to the drill sergeant and be like, "I quit." I'm like, I didn't know it was an option to fucking quit in basic.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like,
when I went to basic, they came out and told us we could quit.
yeah.
At any point in time you want to quit, all you have to
refuse
do.
to train.
No, they said all you have to do is during company formation, you can fall out and bring yourself to the front and surrender your dog tags in front of everybody here
Really?
and say that you quit.
I don't think they told us.
And not a soul fucking did it. And I was
So-
like, this was brilliant. They gave you the out.
On like T-Day 1, like training day 1 in Marine Corps boot camp, they tell you can refuse to train. But just know that when you refuse to train, everything stops. Everything stops. And right now there's a video that just recently I got tagged in it the other day. And it's funny because it's a recruit in Marine Corps boot camp that refused to train, but he's in chow hall and he's standing there and they're like, whoa, I thought you refused to train. And he's like, this recruit did. And he's like, well, and the drill instructor pulls out his training schedule. He goes, right there. Chow. It's on the training schedule. You don't get to eat that because you just refused to train, dog.
Yeah.
You don't get to eat chow. So go throw it in the fucking trash and wait outside.
Yep.
Like type of shit.
And that
He's
was
like,
the whole
unless
thing is-
you're not refusing to train.
Our first
Like-
sergeant who gave that speech, it was essentially like, if you're willing to come up here and shame yourself in front of everybody else, then you can fucking quit. You can tell everybody here you are not good enough. It like,
Yeah.
have at it.
I mean, the SEALs do the same thing with the ringing the bell.
Yeah. That's a
a little
public
different.
declaration.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's different.
I
than
am not going to. Anybody that says I
Yeah.
went through basic and so that the SEALs quit. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah,
get this
basic
straight.
training and SEALs training.
Not the same.
You're
thing.
not in buds, man.
Yeah, fucking calm your tits. So, but that's what I liked about Spartan, though. But the thing with Spartan is that there's nobody there to tell you have to keep going.
Yeah.
At any point in time, you can just
Stop.
stop. But it was that whole like,
The thing is, though, is when you stop, more than likely you're in the middle of fucking nowhere,
Yeah.
and you got to run that way
But,
anyways.
Well,
Everybody always wants-
and there's 100 people encouraging you.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
It is,
Yeah.
and then the team environment,
Yeah.
the camaraderie,
It
and
is
all that stuff kicks in.
community.
But almost every
Yes.
time somebody wants to quit, it's about halfway through. So even if you're on a short one, it's like it's not a there and back. It's a loop. So if you quit halfway through
Yeah.
and you're on even the 5K, you've got 2.5K back, and it doesn't matter
Whether you go
if
that way
you.
or that way.
Yeah, either way, it's the same distance back. And but yeah, it was stuff like when one of the beasts that I did.
I would do the 5K one.
The beast one almost broke me. That one was 30 miles. So
Fuck.
it almost broke me.
That was the one you did. That was because you did the Beast Championship.
No, so yes, but the first beast I did was in the Texas Hill Country,
Oh, okay.
and
So
so
the one you did
now
in
when
Tahoe was fucking.
that one was brutal.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
That was the World Championship.
That was the World Championship race.
Yeah.
That one sucked.
And that was the Super Beast.
That
Or
was
something?
so I did 2 that weekend.
Yes, that's right. That's
So-
right.
Yeah, and it was in Tahoe, and it was the middle of winter, and there was 3 water obstacles, and
Yeah.
so one of them I dropped from 25 feet into the water and broke the ice on the water to get into the water,
Oh,
and then had to
God.
get out, and
Damn it.
I
Wow.
was only a third of the way through, and now was soaked to the bone, and
Fuck that.
yeah, but
Enjoy your pneumonia, sir.
and I was on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point we were at full
Yeah.
elevation, and the rest of the race was going back down, so it was
Well, you weren't hot anymore.
nope.
The
But,
only way
and
to warm
that's-
them up is keep running.
And
That fucking core
well,
temperature
literally the
dropped.
people I was running with, I was like, I know you guys want to walk the rest of this, but I can't.
Yeah.
Like I understand physiology, and if I walk,
I'm gonna die.
hypothermia is going to set in.
Yeah.
Like I have to run. Like
Yeah.
I have to get my body temp up. I was like, so I'll see you guys at the bottom. Like I can't wait for you now.
Yeah.
And that was the one where the Air Force
They shamed
special
you.
operations
shamed
guys
you guys into
shamed
doing
me
it.
into fucking running.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because I wasn't going to do the championship race. They were like, oh, so the Air Force can show up, but the Army can't? I was like, motherfucker.
Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah.
And then those were the ones that were like, we're just going to walk the rest of the way.
He
And I
was hanging
like,
out with a Marine too, so they called it, and they were both like, "Fuck." All right, fuck.
But almost every single
Well,
one of my Spartan races, I did more than one race that
Marine
weekend.
reservist. Well,
Yeah. Almost every Spartan weekend, I ran multiple races. Even my stadium races, I ran like the stadiums twice and stuff like that weekend. So
I know because when you went to Boston,
Boston was awesome.
that was just fun though.
Well, that one I did twice, but I got to do the friends and family race. So there was like 30 of us in Fenway.
Just running around Fenway.
And Fenway was empty. And so there was like 30 of us running. So I was running with the CEO of the Spartan race, his family, and a couple of people that he had invited. So there was like 30 of us doing the race. So at one point we stopped and just like folded a chair down and we're just like sitting in Fenway with it empty. And it was just
Sitting
like
in right field. Just
Well, you
enjoying
gotta
the
soak it in. I mean,
it was
fuck,
dope.
yeah.
And part of it ran on and you weren't supposed to leave the dirt path, but there was only like, because there's that dirt ring that's around Fenway.
view. The warning track. Yeah.
And so that's what we were supposed to run on, but there was nobody there. And I was like, yeah, but I could stand in left field of Fenway.
Right. I could lean on the monster, man.
And I did. I went up and like leaned on the monster and other, but
Yeah.
like stood in left field and nobody stopped us because there was nobody there.
Yeah.
And we were all being respectful, but yeah. So
It's a cathedral.
But yeah,
Fenway
that
is
was-
more of a cathedral
yeah,
than anything.
but that was 2019. I ran 19 and 19. I did 19 Spartans in 19.
That's bananas, dude.
So, and I loved it. It's a great sport because there is no competition but you. Like that's fucking it. And so you can get into that solo space of work it all out. So any anger you had, any doubts you had or whatever, you can work it out. And it's probably the only thing I really miss from the military
Yeah.
is that idea of like, it's going to push you to the point of, I don't have any more. It's like, you do,
It's in there.
you just got to work that weakness out and then you can drive the fuck on.
Yeah.
So
I'm in pain. Cool.
And a lot of
I
times,
can't breathe. You're talking.
A lot,
That means air's going in and out. Like, I
a
don't
lot
I
of
disagree.
times for me, that weakness was vomit. Once I got the vomit out, I was able to keep going.
Yeah.
Boys, I got a question for you, and this is kind of military and the Spartan thing. I noticed whether it was boot camp or fucking we were getting smoked or something, what always kind of gave me that extra boost is when I could look around and know that I wasn't sucking the worst. Like, if I could see a dude that was hating life more, it was
Yeah.
almost like, all right,
You're like, well, I'm not that bad.
I'm not hurting as bad as he is, so
So-
I can keep going.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever experience that?
Oh yeah, it definitely helps.
I don't know. This probably says a lot about my mindset. So we're probably about to learn something about jazz.
Uh-oh.
If I could see that I was sucking and somebody else had already quit, then it turned into, well, at least I'm not that fucking guy.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so then it
That's
turned
all
into
of
like,
us.
this guy's quit. Like he's tapped out. Like there's nothing fucking left. Whether it was in the military or Spartan racing or whatever. But those people that just like looked at that next hurdle and were just like, nope, I don't have it. And it all comes down to, it's the mental fortitude thing. The whole thing with, especially like Basic's whole job is to stop getting you to think like an individual.
Yeah. Team environment.
Because they will never stop you from helping a buddy. Like that's not a thing. And Spartan's the same way. And so like when you'd race Spartan and somebody's struggling on it, but then people would rally around them to help them get up and over or through or whatever the fuck it was. That was that military mindset too, where it was like, look, we either all cross the finish line or none of us do.
Right.
And that's just that may be why I got so hooked on Spartan and did so much of it, is that it did take me back to that whole, we're going to drive on and we're going to drive on as a team. But there is also there's that clearance factor of like, some of the people are going to have it. And some of the people are just going to decide that deep down inside, they don't have the strength to drive on.
Sure.
And
One thing I like about Spartan is they give you an out. Like you can do burpees. Okay.
yeah, but nobody does that shit to standard.
Yeah,
like
right.
it was always just like, oh, okay, I touched the ground a couple times, and it was like, and nobody's there to enforce it either.
Yeah.
That's you either do it or you do the burpees, and a lot of people are just like, yeah, fuck that, and they just, I'm like,
Oh,
so
really?
so you went on a hike? Like,
Oh,
that's-
really? Oh, I thought there was like some
Nah, there's
counting
no
and shit.
no.
Oh,
You
fuck.
it's all because it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a check yourself and challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Like if somebody has to hold you accountable to make you better, then you're not going to get better. Like you have to find that in you. Nobody can force you to be better.
Dave,
Yeah.
awfully quiet over there.
Not much to contribute.
What's going on in your brain housing group there, man?
I mean, Jazz covered it all.
Yeah.
Like,
You said you were taking the $1 every step, or were you taking the $5 million up front? $1
No.
every step.
Oh, dude.
hands
What would
down.
Or are you just doing like the normal day-to-day stuff? Or are you trying to come up with a
I'm telling you,
way to make it entertaining?
Dave and I both turned into David Goggins.
Yeah.
Like, he just changed his last name from Thomas to Goggins. That's all that happens. All right? Like, yeah.
I'm not dark enough for that.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Goggins isn't like an African American name.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could easily find ways to make it entertaining. But the thing is, like, it's a running joke. I will tell anybody who asks, because like I will walk to the ends of this fucking earth. Just don't expect me to run there. Like, seriously, I will keep fucking walking until my feet bleed, but I won't run. I don't like running anymore. The last time I ran was because I was getting paid for it. So
Well, you'd be getting paid for this too.
I'm still not running.
I feel like even running, you'd be hurting yourself though. 'Cause
Yeah,
you're using more
yeah,
energy.
walk,
yeah.
Yeah, you could just walk,
You could fucking
Absolutely.
do a nice fucking stroll.
right?
Yeah.
I would at making $1 a step. I would find a lot of really cool places to walk. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just find a cool spot, spend a week there, and
Yeah.
just walk every fucking inch of it.
Like, I remember,
I'd go to Fredericksburg and walk the entirety of the Pacific War Museum.
Yes.
You know, because
Hell yeah.
you could kill 3 days easy and still not see everything in that place.
Yeah.
True.
I tried to do it in an afternoon once.
Yeah.
I felt unfulfilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need to go back just to
Yes.
just to finish that tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because it doesn't look that big from the street. It's
No, but when you
huge,
realize that it
man.
has half of that block.
yeah, and it
And
goes
it's-
back
Yeah.
like there's a full fucking submarine in that bitch.
Yeah.
Full fucking submarine in that
Nice.
motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Hell
it's-
yeah.
like that thing's huge, man. Like,
That's
And
awesome.
that's a midget sub.
yeah, I fucking love that.
I didn't
museum.
know little people had their own sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the circus act.
Okay.
You never see it because it's under the water.
Yeah.
So
My boner's also in the way. You know me and my midgets.
I thought you were comparing your boner to the size of the sub there for a second.
No, to the midget.
Okay. That's you, man.
Haley believes that I have a thing for midgets. Like she's full on fucking. Like she's like, why are you so into midgets?
I
And I was like, I'm not. She's like, you follow all these hot midgets on Instagram. And I was like, I'm making memes. And she's like, you're making memes. I'm like, I'm making memes.
Yeah, a meme is
goddamn, I
is-
made memes the other day.
a meme is just a small morsel of entertainment.
Right? You get it. Jesus Christ. So I think I guess the end all be all is that we're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I
walking,
think so.
man.
Fair
We're
enough,
walking
boys.
a lot.
Like we're not
Yeah.
for once, the Freedom Friends are not taking the lazy way out. We're actually
Well,
walking.
worst case scenario, I do 5 million steps in a year and I have the same amount of money.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'd go back to working in the warehouse at Speedway and picking parts where I was averaging 19,000 steps a day.
You're looking at this wrong, Dave. You wouldn't have to have a job. Your job would be to walk.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
getting paid constantly.
Absolutely.
I mean, but why not double dip though?
Exactly.
Because you'd be fucking exhausted.
Well, because you're going to make 40, 50 grand.
Because it would be really hard for
Or
somebody to tell me to go
millions.
pack a fucking box when I'm making $1 a
Yeah, but
step.
that's the beauty of it is when I was doing that, I was literally pulling parts and throwing them in a bin and sending them up to the bastards that had to pack them.
Right.
Like their entire job was just to take the
Yeah,
parts
there's
out
no
of the bin.
fucking way I
Yeah.
would still be making that level of money and doing something mediocre.
Dude, you would own the company and just be doing the job.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I would fire so many fucking people, and I've got a list on that one. I absolutely have a list of people I would
That's what I
fire
would do.
if I
I was
ran
just-
a
I
company.
was
I think I could just walk around my store.
Yeah,
You absolutely could.
sure.
You could
Just-
join all the old people that go and walk.
Oh,
I can just do laps in the mall.
I would be a fucking mall walker, 100%, dude. I'd go to this mall. I would have a weekly schedule of every mall I'd go to. Fuck yeah.
Jazz would be coming in on Mondays being like, I had a great walk with Edna this morning. She's doing a lot better.
First off, there's a group of ladies that does walk my mall that I absolutely adore. There's 4 of them. And
They're
they come
probably
in early in
awesome.
the morning, and they are
They're
legit.
probably the best.
And when I would still have my coffee machine in there, they would stop and I would roll the cages up and they would come and get their coffee from me and then go do their walk.
Nice.
I fucking loved those ladies.
I'd have been giving them free coffee.
I did.
Yeah,
I
fuck
didn't
yeah.
charge them shit.
Hell no.
They were awesome.
They're the best.
Yeah.
It's
It was like the
like
Golden
having
Girls that.
pseudo grandmas.
No, it was
man.
like the Golden Girls that cussed a lot. It was awesome.
They'd be like, give me fucking coffee. You'd be like,
Yeah.
goddamn right.
They came in, I hit on all of them and they just hit on me back. But it was
Absolutely.
fantastic.
That's the best.
Yeah. My manager's mom came in today.
Yeah?
Yeah. And he told me she was coming. It's like, they had like this whole thing.
Did you flirt with her?
My wife, before I could even do it, was like, you know, Jazz is going to sleep with your mom, right? And he goes, no, he's not. And I just kind of looked at him and he was like, you are the most charismatic motherfucker. God damn it. Are you going to bang my mom? And I was like, not after I meet her the first time.
How old's his mom?
No, early 50s.
Oh,
Doable.
fucking easy day.
And before I even met her, he was like, she's lost like 100 pounds in the last 6 months. And I was like,
Talking about his mom or your mom?
his mom.
Because your mom is also lost.
My mom has lost 87 pounds.
She looks
Fuck
great.
yeah.
Wow.
She looks fantastic.
Ma Dukes looks fucking
She looks
great,
awesome.
dude.
Yeah, I'm so happy for
Yeah,
her.
I'm very proud of her.
And
Yeah.
everything else went away.
Yeah.
Every other health issue she fucking had disappeared.
Imagine that. When you're not fat, health issues go away.
Yeah,
Weird.
it was bonkers. So
Imagine that.
now she looks great.
Yeah.
But,
You know I adore your mom. Your
she
mom's one
likes
of my
you.
favorite people.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're buddies.
She likes you.
Yeah. Me and her are buddies, man.
And I think she likes you.
There you go. I'm going to fuck your mom, dude.
She's stressed as fuck. She probably needs it.
She
dude.
probably,
It's
she
fucking-
probably use it. Yeah. I could at least hook her up. Fuck. Hook her up with somebody. Yeah. I'll find your mom some pen. No, she's happily married.
Not to
She's
mention,
married.
not to mention, not to mention, you are too, sir.
As I am. I don't know. Haley might give me a pass for that.
I'd be like, look, it's helping out. a buddy.
Haley would also cut you for that
She
too.
would absolutely fuck me up. She would beat the shit out of me.
Mikey
Yeah.
was over there like, I was just doing my veteran buddy a solid.
The project wasn't doing it. I had to step in.
This has gone on too far.
Yep.
Anyways,
Oh
brought to you
my
by
God.
warfightertobacco.com. Use those codes, all that shit. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. There's a mediocre show out there. It's called the Freedom Friends Podcast. Sometimes we solve the world's problems that we invent on our own.
Sometimes we try to fuck your mom.
Sometimes we try to bang out your mom. You know, it's the thing. Moms need some dick too once in a while.
It's like I've never heard his music, but Young Gravy is my fucking hero. Because that dude is just on tour banging moms.
That's all he does.
He won't bang you if you're not a mom.
Yeah.
And he gets like, have you seen some of these fucking smoke shows that are putting out these videos just going like, Young Gravy, I understand you're coming to Dayton, Ohio, and I would just like to submit my application
Yes.
for a dinner with you. And she's like, this is me in evening wear. This is me in a bikini. This is me in lingerie. And I'm like,
That man has broken the code. He doesn't even have to work for it. It's looking for him.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're
Him
just
and Matt Rife. They figured it out. By the way, Matt, check your goddamn TikTok messages. I don't have your email, bro. Like, God.
it's going to be when he comes to town.
Yeah.
And I think he comes to town in like early December.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should.
We still need to coordinate it.
Yeah.
But he
We could fly him out.
either he or his management team has agreed that he will be on the show.
Yes.
And we need to have communications with them. So
Yeah. I reached out, man.
Did you
Yeah,
reach
hit it
out
up.
as you or did you reach out as the Freedom Friends?
That's for both.
Okay.
Actually, both.
He'll
Both-
get to it.
Both sides.
we'll figure it out.
He is in the middle of like a world tour.
Very true. He's a busy, busy man.
He's unfairly pretty.
It's fucking facts.
And that's what I said when I brought him up on the show. He's funny, but he is unfairly. And by the way, I have now had like several fans tell me that I'm fucking wrong on when I said he was Carlin-esque. I don't mean his actual fucking stand-up. What I mean is he doesn't give a fuck who he pisses off. He is going to tell his jokes however the fuck he wants to tell his jokes. And if you don't fucking like it, he doesn't care.
Yeah. It's not going to bother
And
him.
that's what I mean by he is Carlin-esque. Not in the way he wrote his stand up or whatever the fuck. It's that he is actually not worried about making you mad. So stop fucking sending me messages. Jesus.
Keep sending them. It's fun.
I'm sure he's wrong about something else. You can send a message about.
Also, Jazz, do all of the fans a quick favor. Spell your name.
Yeah, please. Fucking please. All right. Explain to them what jazz means.
Okay. So
No, not even that. Just spell it first.
JAS period.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Why and why?
Yeah. It is the actual English abbreviation for James.
If you don't believe me, go to your phone. Find a friend of yours named James and change his name in your phone to Jazz. And then ask Siri to call your friend Jazz. And it'll be like calling James whatever. Right? Like Siri even fucking knows
It
this.
is the actual abbreviation for James. I have 7 Jameses in my family and an Aunt Jamie. So
it's not JAZ, right?
it's not JAZ.
It's not
JAZZ. It's not JAX. It's not short for Jason. It is the actual abbreviation for James.
Yes.
So the period's mandatory.
Technically
speaking,
Technically,
yes,
yeah.
because it is an abbreviation.
I have done fucked up your name since day one.
Well, you've at least said it right.
That's okay. My wife thinks John's last name is Simmons.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's Simmons. Yeah,
So
I fucked that up before too.
it's on his wedding invite. SIMMONS. And I saw it and went, that's not his name. And I was like, but leave it because I'm going to take it over there.
Nice. Anyways, you told the moms, you told their friends, all that shit. 3 little things, boys. They're not hard to do.
yeah,
They're pretty simple. No, they're not.
My class is in.
I can do them while walking.
Well, that
That's
just means you're well versed in
That's
how
an
to do
easy
it.
fix, and you definitely know how to do it.
It's done.
Jazz, what's the first one?
Smoke on.
Scott,
Drink
just fucking showed them
off.
how to do it. And goddamn it, boys.
Freedom the fuck on.
We'll see you next week.